Tyson fans. Mike Tyson's fan base is built on his intimidating aura and blockbuster knockouts. Even decades after his prime, Mike remains one of the few boxers whose name resonates far beyond hardcore fight fans. Many credit Tyson with reigniting mainstream interest in boxing during the late 80s and early 90s, drawing casual viewers who were more interested in his explosive style than in the finer points of footwork or defense. But many of his fan base are casual fans drawn by YouTube knockout compilations, and most of them severely overrate him. Prime Mike Tyson is probably the most overused phrase by these guys, and they'll say Prime Tyson beats everybody, with absolutely no reason as to why. There will be comments on YouTube saying if Customato lived a little longer, Mike Tyson would have been 122-0 and retired undefeated. But his only real notable wins were against Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks, and when he faced the real elite guys of his era, like Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, he got stopped. So even though Tyson is one of the poster boys of the sport, it's safe to say a lot of his fans completely overrate him because they watch his YouTube highlights with millions of views, not realizing he didn't face the greatest competition: Mayweather fans. Mayweather's fans get a lot of criticism. Some say they only cheer the numbers and the money. They point out he picked easier opponents late in his career. When he fights exhibition matches for huge paydays, some viewers feel it's more about cash than real competition. Critics say his fan base can seem more interested in his lifestyle of cars, watches, and money than the sport itself. Still, Mayweather supporters stick by him. They admire his unbeaten record and the way he made boxing pay serious money. For them, he showed boxers can be smart businessmen too. They love that he turned every fight into a must-watch event, proving you can be both the best boxer and the best promoter of yourself. But Mayweather's haters are often louder than his fans. They feel like he exemplified everything that's wrong with boxing outside of the ring, and heavily criticize him for carefully picking his fights and avoiding tough challenges. But sometimes they go a little too far. Discrediting him to the point of saying that he's garbage is crazy. As much as there is to not like, you can't deny that he's a great boxer. Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao is one of the easiest boxers to be a fan of. He has an underdog story and people tune in because they love how fast and fierce he fights. Always moving forward, always throwing punches. But no fan base is perfect. Some Pacquiao supporters will defend him no matter what. They relentlessly accuse Spence of ducking him, are convinced he beat Floyd, and think Pac could beat GGG easily. You think Floyd won? Pac fans will tell you to watch the fight at 0.25x speed with your TV at a 32-degree angle. They'll never accept that loss and grasp at as many straws to prove why he was robbed. But that's what happens when you have a heated rivalry like that. Both fan bases can get completely insane and delusional. Canelo fans love style, defensive skill, and overall greatness. He's a hero in Mexico, where people line city streets to celebrate his wins. But no one uses the word hater more than Canelo fans. If you don't worship Canelo, you're automatically a hater. Some fans have dedicated their entire life to defending him on social media. Canelo's strong fan base is a double-edged sword. On one hand, they'll always show up and passionately support their favorite fighter, but on the other, they'll defend any controversy, whether it's the decision against Triple G or the steroid he popped for. Tyson Fury fans. Tyson Fury fans love his big personality almost more than his boxing. Fury is well known for his trash talk and his fans love it, but Tyson Fury fans can also be hella annoying. The Fury fanboys will parrot everything he says, so if he tries to diminish a boxer he doesn't want to fight and calls them a dosser, his fans will think it's hilarious and call those boxers dossers as well. And don't get me started about how much they overrate this guy, claiming he's the best of his generation after beating Deontay Wilder and getting beat by Usyk. Deontay Wilder fans? Now, Deontay Wilder fans are probably the most hated amongst all boxing fan bases, but after his recent performances, they're kind of going extinct. The main reason the fan base is so hated is mainly the delusion. Tyson Fury had a loaded glove, even though Wilder's own team was in Fury's locker room while he was getting his hands wrapped. Wilder fans love a good conspiracy theory, especially the one where Wilder got poisoned by his own corner team. I mean, really? Wilder fans can be so delusional about his losses that they'll go as far as to say his own team poisoned him. But the most notorious delusion of Wilder fans, and Wilder himself, was the ring walk costume he wore. The 40-pound costume apparently tired his legs out before the fight started, even though he wore that costume for like 5 minutes in a walkout. Ryan Garcia fans. Ryan Garcia fans are more fans of Ryan than they are of boxing. Sure, Garcia has fast hands, but what made him so popular was his good looks and social media presence. His fans like the flashy style, but love the persona and out-of-the-ring antics. His social media hype and buzz created most of his fan base, but now, After his recent fights, his hype and fan base is starting to diminish. He never truly blossomed into the star that was promised earlier in his career, so now Garcia fans are hoping he'll make a comeback and truly take the sport seriously, but that hope may be a pipe dream at this point. Jake Paul fans. Well, I don't really know if Jake truly has real boxing fans, to be honest, but he does have an army of middle school fans and people that hate watch him. Tank fans. Gervonta Davis has a good amount of fans like any boxer, but what completely overshadows his fan base are the haters. Tank is like Mayweather, where his haters are more disliked than his fans. But Tank's fans love the highlight reel knockouts and style he has in the ring, but Tank fans are also known for defending him tirelessly. Tank haters and regular boxing fans will bring up that he hasn't fought many good opponents for how old and well off in his career he is. They bring up things outside of the ring too. He's been arrested multiple times, been to jail, and in some cases rude to his own fans, but Tank fans will still stick by his side and defend him regardless. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali fans admire how he stood up for what he believed in. They cheer his quick feet and his funny trash talk. When he beat Sonny Liston or George Foreman, people watched on TV by the hundreds of millions. His matches were some of the most watched events ever. Fans also respect his work outside the ring, like speaking out against the Vietnam War and fighting for civil rights. But not everything is perfect. Some fans remember only his best moments and ignore other great boxers today. Others say his fan base can get too loud online, making it hard to talk about new fighters fairly. Even with those complaints, Ali's supporters stay loyal. They point to his brave stands outside boxing and his magical style inside it. For them, no one has ever matched his mix of skill, spirit, and showmanship, so they keep his legend alive. Anthony Joshua. Joshua's once very exciting, finish-heavy boxing style, but now that style has become mostly safety first, with no intention of being exciting at all. Though many fans think he's respectable and a role model, others push back and call him a sore loser and arrogant. Some people may claim Anthony Joshua is a hype job, but Joshua fans still appreciate the solid fights he's put on over the years, even if he may not be championship material anymore. Terrence Crawford fans. Terrence Crawford has an insane record of 41-0, and his fans think he has the best ring IQ in boxing. They like his craftiness and don't mind that he isn't the biggest draw, but if you mention that he doesn't have the most impressive resume and hasn't faced the toughest opponents, they'll give him every excuse in the world. You can only beat what's in front of you, Crawford fans will say, except as a boxer, you are partially responsible for who's in front of you. Usyk fans. Usyk's fans love how humble and respectful he is. Many say he stands out because he boxes with both heart and smart moves, not just power. In a world where fighters sometimes boast too much, Usyk's calm manners and honesty make fans proud to back him. And surprisingly, fans in the UK especially admire him. He's getting that Manny Pacquiao aura where he gets more love than the hometown fighters. He's charismatic, encapsulates a warrior spirit through his boxing, and just keeps winning, and that's why people love him. That's it for the video, guys, but if I missed your favorite fighter, let me know in the comments. If you guys like these kinds of videos, subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be posting as often as possible. Thanks for watching, guys.